All right. Good morning and welcome back to the Sydney Tokyo overlap for April 14th on the western side of the world and April 15th on the eastern side of the world. It's almost 9 a.m. Tokyo and 10 a.m. Sydney time, and on the other hand, it's around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. So let's get started off straight away with the Euro USD 4-hour chart flashing up on your screens right now. And straight away, what we see in terms of the price action is a very shallow, but it is a triangle forming, right? So it's A, B. Let me go back on an anomaly chart. So I think it's wanting to push one more time before producing or terminating the third wave. Let's start counting waves from here. It's possibly wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So either the third wave of a minute degree got terminated here, and fourth wave, as we discussed last time as well, is right now underway with A, B, C, or it's still not very clear whether it's wave C or is it going to decline straight to 1.1170. Possibly it could drop straight to 1170 and not stop before that. Alright, here's the target 1.1160. Alright, so it is better for us to still wait a bit. We are 150 points away from initiating long positions again. As far as the price action is concerned, I think it is better to wait until at least 1175 or 1180, which is almost 150 points away from where prices are trading right now. All right, so price perspective is to stay aside and wait for a corrective decline before committing on the long side again. All right, now wave perspective, again, as discussed earlier, it is no different than what we have been. I think we have been pointing since 12th of January, I suppose, when we had this minute wave 1 in place, not exactly 12th of January, but 3rd of February, where we had minute wave 1, minute wave 2 in place, and then we started counting 5 waves, and suddenly the extended third wave of a sub-minute degree, and also an extended minute degree of third wave at minute degree. So with all the wave counts behind us now, the picture is quite clear that we've got minute wave 1, 2, and 3 complete, and minute wave 3 was an extension. All right. Uh, and what we are right now seeing is ideally a minute wave 4, which is being worked upon, and it could be as discussed earlier, it could either take shape of a triangle or an expanded flat. I think an expanded flat is ruled out So either it's going to be a combination or a triangle. So let's wait for at least one more trading session and see what the price actions are. Price action is coming up with. But according to the waves here, I think we are well poised for a minute wave 4, a bit lower from here before the minute wave 5 rally resumes higher and reaches 1.19. All right, 1.19, possibly it is also 1.17. All right, so price action point of view, 1.1175. The wave theory point of view, minute wave 3 is complete. We are in a minute wave 4 triangle before the minute wave 5 pushes higher. And trading point of view, we are flat, sir, and we would like to remain flat until at least 1175 before bulls are back again in picture. Positional traders might have held on to few long positions, few longs already, but that is okay. But ideally, please take at least 80 to 90% profits, even if not done right now. It is still not a bad time to do so. All right. So that is the story for the Euro USD. Let's move on to the dollar index, please. So the dollar index is also with with respect to the price action is oscillating sideways, which is absolutely normal and in line with our expectations. The only thing that we need to watch out for is whether minute wave 3 is complete or one more leg is still to go before we can actually declare minute wave 3 termination. Remember 98.25 with respect to the price was the Fibonacci extension, and it is quite possible that the dollar index drops one more time towards 98.25 alongside the euro rising one last time to terminate wave 3. In any case, we will come to know in maybe a day or so whether minute wave 3 is in place or it needs some more time. All right. Now, with respect to the price perspective, if we just consider that minute wave 3 is in place, then we are now looking for a minute wave 4 towards 10156. All right, and that would be the area where we would be more inclined to initiate or reinitiate short positions further. All right, so that's the price perspective. Expect prices to rally in the near term towards 105, and we will take it further from there. On the other hand, if we look at the wave perspective, we are quite confident that minute wave 1 and 2 complete, and an extended minute wave 3 is also looking complete now. and we should be underway for a minute wave 4 rally towards 10159 before minute wave 5 resumes lower again. All right, and the trading point of view, absolutely no doubt that if you're still not booked profits, it is good to take profits even now as prices trade around 99.77 as we speak. Uh, Intraday traders might have exited already, but positional traders also should plan an exit at least to the capacity of 90% of their positions. All right, because we are going to revisit the levels again. I mean, we are going to revisit 101.66. Who knows? Possibly 38.2% could also be seen. It's anyone's speculation whether wave 4 is going to terminate at 101.50 or 103 actually, and you don't want to lose completely what you've gained. All right, so it's ideal to remain flat, and we will re-enter on the short side a bit higher. All right, let us also have a look at okay, GBP USD very quickly. Now, as discussed earlier, pound is pound has completed. I think it has delayed its rally, but finally it has also completed a slight higher high. You never know; it could be an expanded flat in the making, expanded flat wave 4 in the making as well. Whatever case, whether it is an expanded flat wave 4 in the making or it has terminated wave 3 minute right now, it is good to remain flat and take complete profits of the desk, whether the term minute wave 3 completed there or is it completing right now. It could be both possibilities, so let's be prepared for both. But as we've been suggesting for at least 4 trading sessions now, it is good to book profits and remain on the sidelines, please, for GBP USD. Thank you. And we will revisit around the 2700 levels to get on the long side again. All right. And finally, let us also evaluate what gold is doing. And I think gold is preparing for one more shallow high. Ideally, that should push prices towards. If we go back on a daily chart, okay. Now, when I look at the daily chart and when I look at the Elliott channel, it always brings a clear notice about the resistance channel line being tested, and that is not a small thing. In fact, it could be an indication of a major top in place, but we need to see further price action in the sense that prices need to turn lower from here. All right. As far as the wave structure is concerned, since we are on the daily chart, let's have a relook there. We've got wave 1 at a minor degree complete, wave 2 at a minor degree done. That is wave 3. I'll have to just readjust the counts here a bit higher. The minute degree and then followed by a sharp wave 4 minor, and finally wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, we have readjusted minute wave 3 and 4 to accommodate that particular rally. And we also presented the alternate count, which is an extended minute wave 5 in the making. All right. So both possibilities remain, and we'll be coming up with uh, suggestions according to the price actions later on. But as of now, it looks like maybe one more high is being gold is one more high away of its stopping process. Right now, it is looking around. It is trading around 32.14. I think we are looking towards 32.66, 32.70 uh, before the prices reverse. Unless we see a massive reversal from here, which is not looking in case anyway. Looking at the 4-hour chart, we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, a small uh, a minute scale, I mean a very shallow wave 4, which is not even 23% of wave 3. Let me just check. I don't think it is, but still let us confirm. It's far away from the 23% retracement as well. So either it would drop to 23% and pick up, but otherwise gold has been a nasty player already, and it is quite possible that this could be a lower degree wave 4 and maybe one more leg higher towards wave 5 is still possible before it reverses soon. All right. So that's the scenario for gold. Let's prepare. I mean, we have already taken profits on the short positions as declared last session. Right now, let's sit on the sidelines, please, and let's prepare for an aggressive shot. I mean, I'm going to prepare myself for an aggressive shot around the 32, 50, 60 mark. But for those who are wanting more price action, would want to still wait and let prices drop below 29.55 before beginning to sell. All right, and on the other hand, if it is extended wave 5 minute degree in place, then I think 29.55 would hold and would hold firmly as prices retrace or begin retracing after hitting 20 30 32.65. All right, so a bit of a silence right now after all the action last week, and it is absolutely understandable, but we will refrain taking positions either side right now, and let's wait for the right price action and the wave theory to complete before we commit ourselves again. All right, Bitcoin story remains unchanged as we discussed last time. We are still waiting for that counter trend rally to materialize, and possibly if prices drop towards the 80,000 mark, then we would be more inclined to take that counter trend high or a counter trend rally, and would not hesitate to position ourselves on the long side. All right. And on the other hand, uh, the Dow Jones is still. So for Bitcoin, let's be very simple and clear. We want to see if we see prices dropping towards the 80,000, 78,000, we would be inclined to take an aggressive long call with a target of 87 and 90. If it doesn't happen, then we are good to remain aside and wait for prices to reach 90 from here, and then we would plan to sell. Okay, and on the Dow Jones, let me tell you, sir, we are already holding shorts in the terminal portal, sorry, and around the 40,300 mark, with an anticipation of wave 4 termination complete, and wave 5 should resume lower anytime soon. And the other alternate count is that the third wave is unfolding, and if the third wave is actually unfolding, we've got a long way to go lower. All right. So those are the stories as we move into the Sydney-Tokyo overlap. Will be now back in a few hours to take it further during London times. And until that time, as always, thank you for tuning in, and please do take care and God bless. Goodbye.